Oh, what's up guys, it's Roscoe here. I'm going to do a PvP pet battle video and I'm going to feature an ability that's only really now started to be quite strong and actually a decent ability just with the buffs to the websters. That's Vengeance, so it's not an ability that previously I'd ever tended to use or wanted to use so much, but I think now with the kind of potential to take those big hits from the weather abilities that are now just littering the meta, I think it could be worthwhile trying to maybe gimmick out some kind of counter strategies. It's not something that you're really going to see people use, or not at first. But it's an interesting thing because some of these pets they don't really have decent moves anyway. So like the Felp up, Howl is not viable in PvP. So potentially the Vengeance is where you can get massive value. And same here. I mean, this guy's a little bit less so, but there's other pets that have this exact same kind of build and moveset that are better. So why not try and maybe get some gimmick opportunity in? I mean, there's a few more. None of them are quite as good. I mean, possibly Zufu, because it relies on taking a big hit, so then you just counter punch. So you could feed if your ratio drops, and then kind of go from there. Maybe get another one off. I've gone for the Banpy because it's essentially the same principle. The Vengeance isn't affected by attack power. It's only affected by kind of modifiers. So, for example, the beast ratio increases the damage done, but it keeps that type, so it'll be weaker to flyers but stronger to creatures. Cool. Once the Q pops, I'll come back. Cool. Q's finally popped. Cool, I definitely want to get this trap down. If I was him, I would just attack. That is the play here for him. Okay. I need the trap to come in. Now would be the best time. Didn't fancy helping me there. Okay. This is the worst possible time for it to go off. And even having this dot up is really bad for me. The trap is going to go off. Something. Maybe we'll go off here. Okay, so they've managed to get maximum trap value there. So I have the Nature's Ward up. Now I think I need to get this rolling. I need a triple now? Okay, that will have to do. And then if I can stun him into sleep him into this. That's just GG's. And they just do enough here as well. Massively unlucky with the trap. It had no, it contributed nothing to the battle, nothing at all, and that ultimately cost me an awful lot. Try this one, but yeah, I mean, there's for it not to go off to the very last possible time, so they were never interrupted. They never had an ability interrupted. I know it's done for 2 rounds. It didn't matter. It didn't matter at that stage. It was the least important time that could have gone off. Okay, let's go. There's an opportunity for the old vengeance, that's for sure. Okay, bad. Bad start. Really. Only got worse because I didn't crit when I had the favourable crit chance there. Okay. So this guy can get a lot of health. So keep his damage going. Okay. It's good to know he has that actually. Because I okay, great, absolutely great. They have that power combo. Okay, I don't think that I can kind of win or survive here. Unless get memes. What are you doing? I think their play definitely. There's no doubt about what their play should have been, but for whatever reason they decided not to. Okay, let's have a look at the other teams I have. Let's go with this. Once the queue pops, I'll come back. It's a bit lousy that I'm facing these kind of tier teams, like Double Darkness, that kind of thing. We'll see. We'll see who we get now. Cool. He's popped. Let's hope that it procs and hope they're not playing. Okay, the trap is definitely what I want to go out. And the trap will win me this game if I can kind of consistently land it. Keep trying to land it. Fine. Okay. Time to get some healing up. It's fine. I want to do it now because I expect that to come in. Lovely. So the heal is probably the most valuable here, thinking about it. Now we'll get this going, that damage increase. Now I'm going to go for that force swap, just because the Dibbler being in is not a positive thing for them. So you have to be really careful to play these matchups. The Dibbler is extremely strong. Cool. Stun is fine. You can see the buff damage. Okay, I'm gonna first do this. I mean, that's a reasonable hit to take. Okay. Should take my racial. Easy 900. And then it just does not have it in it. The only players for me to attack. You can see how the vengeance, if you can land it right, I mean it's something that people can play around pretty pretty easily, really. Okay. This is a absolute probably a top level team, realistically. Because the anomalous fighter can carry these two. So if I face a team with multiple top level pairs, or like Sandstorm, I'm probably gonna be up against it. We'll see kind of what we get. And I've got this team as well, so maybe we'll go with that. Okay. Oh, AO East. So that's sunk into the magic racial. Cool. That not missing is fantastic for me. Okay. Don't miss again. Probably gonna be fine. So most teams I set up have to play with a counter of some sort against someone else. Cool. It's another job done. Didn't really get to use the vengeance there. Don't worry, right? Just survived. So yeah, I mean that person is playing top level teams. There's no getting around that. One more. This may be somewhat harder. This Specimen 97, if I play that team, will come into it massively. It's going to be an interesting game of same team this. It's not. Okay. So it's going to be unfortunate for this guy. Because it's got a high health, my ratio is probably going to get procced. But I don't really want to be wasting this yet. Also, kind of forces people to stay in. Okay, now we go. So they should proc it. Why not? And what damage do they do? 457. Attack here. They attack, their racial isn't procced. I wonder what other ability they have. I mean, realistically, this guy could have probably taken a whole lot out. I'm going to dodge here. There's mechanics that could potentially mess with me with this guy, I think. There? What's that? Okay. And maybe they'll run like the HAL Super Arc and I can do that. Let's see. Even if they super off, I'll just attack into them with this. Just for the gimmick. I wonder how that's going to interact with that. Oh, it does get reduced. But yeah, the vengeance mechanic is definitely a tech choice that you can use now. It's certainly interesting, especially on the beast where it gets buffed by the beast ratio, especially if you're taking like a massive hit. There's definitely opportunity for it to be viable. You saw the ban fee. 900 damage is massive. So yeah, I definitely suggest giving it a try, seeing if you can kind of make something work. I feel that it's something that you need to kind of throw in once in a while, as like a curveball. It's not a strategy where you're going to be able to use it every time consistently. Maybe you are, because it kind of forces people not to use their hard hitters into it, because they're essentially going to take that hit again from the pet once they retaliate in a way, once they get that attack back. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.